I would say good evening, Primetime Squad, but it is well into the midnight hours, and I'm up here just working on um, a cake order that is for a friend of mine's daughter who is turning 16. And she asked me could I make her some Sweet 16 cupcakes for her birthday. And of course, I like to make desserts for my friends. So that's what I'm doing right now. But hold on one second. I have to make sure I can see my chat. Just in case some of y'all might happen to be up this morning. I know a lot of y'all probably sleep. And I was going to record this and then repost it in the morning. But I'm like, hey, Chris's World. How you doing? I did not think anybody would be up this time of hour. Although I've been seeing some people upload some YouTube videos. I have seen that. But again, I'm just up here decorating some cupcakes for most of y'all know I'm a personal custom cake decorator. Cupcakes, cakes, party treats, you name it. And so that's what I'm doing right now. But I had, and if you know anything about bakers or cake decorators, you know that we normally work in the middle of the night. That's like the best time to get some work done. So right now I'm just making some leaves on these cupcakes so I can put some rosettes on top. And the color scheme is white, gold, and hot pink for a 16-year-old girl. But I wanted to do this live tonight just to find out, what do you guys think about the new YouTube guidelines? Have y'all checked them out so far? Or did y'all know that there were some new YouTube guidelines that, just came out? I have been hearing that there were going to be some new YouTube guidelines, and I'm not shocked because, man, if you've been perusing these YouTube streets, it's been a mess. Hey, Pam and Jamie's World, how you doing? Have you checked out the new YouTube guidelines yet? I know one thing that they did change, it says the biggest change is a new warning strike that YouTube will be issuing starting on February 25th. So, what's today? The 19th, no, the 20th. It's now the 20th because it's like 1 a.m. Well, where I'm at, it's like 1 a.m. So, I guess starting the 25th, which is like 5 more days, these new YouTube regulations is going to be coming out. Or new guidelines. And they said the biggest one is a new warning strike that YouTube will start issuing on February 25th. After a channel's first rule violation, YouTube will issue a one-time warning with no penalty, except for removing the offending content. And they said this is to make sure everyone takes the time to learn about the community guidelines. This is what YouTube is saying. Now, I guess that's a pretty good thing because a lot of people were complaining about, YouTube being too harsh and a lot of people not knowing exactly, like, okay, I checked over the YouTube guidelines, but I'm sorry. Sometimes it can be a little confusing. It can be a little confusing. So for them to start that and, you know, give you like some kind of warning, yeah, make sure you check that out, Pam and Chris, and whoever happens to come in on this live or see the live tomorrow morning, if they happen to check it out tomorrow morning, because it is really some important information. And I must admit, I done had videos flagged in the past, and when I see it, I'm like, what I do? Like, are you kidding me? What did I do? And for them to now, you know, give you an opportunity to have a strike, and then they just remove the content, you know, before they, you know, go any farther. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. What else does it say? It says, after the one-time warning, YouTube's existing 3-strike system kicks in. So that's what I was saying, you know, that's what I was saying, that's, you know, kind of cool that they give you a one-time warning before the 3 strikes kick in. Because, as we know, you know, anybody who's ever had a strike or had to have some content removed by YouTube, it's like, no warning. You log onto your YouTube and you get this mean message from YouTube saying something like, you need to take this YouTube guideline tutorial and you gotta pass the test, and it's it's crazy. And I think I mean, okay, a lot of people know that there's been a lot of stuff going on YouTube. A lot of petitions going around because of people, you know, a lot of people, you know, is claiming others are abusing, you know, YouTube by like digging into people's personal information, contacting people's employers, people's families, trying to get people fired from their jobs. I mean, it's all kind of stuff going on YouTube. And again, if you really be on these YouTube streets, you done seen some of that, if not all of that, and it's really sad what's going on YouTube. I sometimes wonder, you know, why certain things get by on YouTube, and so that's why somebody, you know, put out a petition. And, you know, was telling people to sign it if they agree with the petition, if they've been harassed, if they've been bullied on YouTube, if YouTube has not taken enough measures against people that people are claiming is bullying or harassing others. So, a lot of people have been saying, you know, this is coming. YouTube is about to change some stuff up. One thing about the new changes. If you're going to be doing a lot of cussing, like a lot of explicit cursing, over the top cursing, just a lot of cursing, they recommend you put that on private right away. Right away. And there are some people that I know, who curse a lot on YouTube, and I'm not judging them because I curse every now and again, so I'm not judging them. But you know, if you want to get monetized, if you want to have commercials allowed on your channel so that you can get monetized, I'll just put some little leaves on there. You can see like some little leaves. And if you want to be monetized on your channel, then you better not be cursing too much, because that is an issue that YouTube has been having. And I know Lockheed, she was talking about her channel earlier. Lockheed Boss Lady, who I follow, great channel. Check her out. Subscribe to her channel if you like it. Check her out. I subscribe to her. I think she's a really cool chick. And she's really supportive of other YouTubers, so I definitely want to give her a shout out because she is a really good YouTuber, very supportive. She ain't all about that drama on her channel, you know what I mean? But, she, had done a twerking video, because her channel is mainly about fitness and health, healthy eating, dieting, working out, dancing, shaking the pounds off, twerking the pounds off, whatever, whatnot. And somebody, I don't know if it was somebody in particular or if, YouTube bots, their system ran across it and was like, oh, heck no, you up there twerking and shaking your butt. I mean, she's fully clothed in her, workout gear, jogging pants, shorts, whatnot. And they flagged her video. And so YouTube is basically saying, if you show any part of your body, like any open exposure to your breast, any open exposure to, and like your butt, like she wasn't naked, she didn't have a thong on, she didn't have no really short, them hooch shorts, boot cutters, whatever you want to call them. She didn't have like nothing like that on, but they flagged her channel. So, YouTube, I think they are trying to get a lot more stricter, which is a good thing. There's some good things on this new guidelines. And then there's some questionable things like, okay, y'all gonna flag for that, So y'all need to check that out and make sure that you guys are, in the know on that information. Because YouTube is not going to specifically go to each and every person, knock on your door, call you on the phone, or email you and say, excuse me, sis, excuse me, bro, but you might want to check out the new YouTube guidelines. They're not going to go person to person. Now, what they do is, if you go to like your creator studio, and you have to do it on, your laptop, or you have to go to, basically you can't do it in the app. So you have to go to, your laptop, because you have to be on the actual browser, to see all the guidelines. But yeah, you guys definitely want to take note. And it's also saying, let's see. Okay, after the one-time warning, YouTube existing 3-strike system kicks in. As before, strikes come with escalating penalties, but they'll reset if a channel doesn't break the rules for 90 days. Now, that warning strike is a one-time deal, and that doesn't reset. So that basically means if you, get a warning and you do something wrong, if you do something wrong, you'll get a warning. But if you do something wrong again, I'm sorry for you. You don't get that penalty. And then if you get another, that when you get that penalty, it'll fall off, it'll reset after 90 days. But let's see how many pinks I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Get this rosette on here. But if you get the warning, it's kind of like how it is now, where if you do something bad, YouTube is going to give you a strike, and after 90 days, then they'll take it off. But just like before, if you get too many strikes, um, your channel can be totally taken down. You don't want that to happen. So you guys, make sure that you check out those new guidelines. I read over them. Well, actually, Lockhead was talking about them earlier. She was talking about them earlier on her channel. And so after I heard her talking about it, I was like, okay, I need to go check these out because I need to know what's going on. Because, again, I'm one of those people, like so many others, who have, had a channel flag for whatsoever reason. And it's awful when that happens. And especially, like, sometimes, a lot of people think that somebody is purposely, might be flagging their channel. And, in the scheme of things, if you're doing wrong on your channel, you could be upset. Oh, somebody did it. Somebody's hating on me. Somebody's, reported me because they don't like me. Or because, we got into it on YouTube. It happens. It happens. But in the scheme of things, we have to look out for ourselves. Nobody else is going to look out for us. And if you appreciate and value your YouTube channel, then, again, you have to make sure that you follow these new guidelines. So, again, you guys who are watching right now, you might want to check on that. Let me see, what else does it say? Okay, okay, YouTube is also updating the penalties for receiving a strike based on your feedback. So I guess based on, people, feedback, surveys, things like that. Based on your feedback, all community guideline strikes will have the same penalty. The company says specifically, a first strike will get a channel frozen for 1 week. So, again, that's kind of cool because at first, if you get it on the first time, sometimes you could lose your privileges, to upload, without a warning. So that's pretty good right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I was just making sure that my color scheme was even. But it says first strike will get your channel frozen for 1 week. Users won't be able to upload or stream any content to YouTube, but that's just for 1 week. Then, like before, the strike will expire after 90 days. A second strike. Now, that was your first strike. So, first you get a warning. And then if you mess up again, you get the first strike. And your channel will be frozen for 1 week. Frozen for 1 week. Now, that is not so good. That part. You won't be able to upload or stream any new content to YouTube. And like before, the strike will expire or will, reset after 90 days. A second strike within that 90-day period will result in a 2 weeks uploading freeze. So you won't be able to upload or stream for 2 weeks. And again, that second strike resets after 90 days. Lastly, a third strike in that 90-day period will cause YouTube to shut down the channel. So that's kind of like before, if you get so many strikes, 3 or 4 or whatever it was, they can, shut down your channel unless you appeal it and they agree that they were in the wrong or, they withdraw it or whatnot. But YouTube is treating all violations of its community guidelines the same, meaning that someone who gets a strike for, say, impersonating another channel, would get the same exact penalty as someone who posts violent hate speech or threats. Now, that part I do like. Why? I'll let you know after I wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, now. Okay, where were we? Okay, because as I was saying about the hate speech, lately there has been a lot of drama on Facebook. Hey, no nonsense. Hey, honey, you still up? I got on this late and I'm thinking, oh, I'll just make a video and I'll upload it, in the morning or something. Then I was like, no, I'm going to go live. See who up. But yeah, I was just, up here, as you can see, decorating some cupcakes for a friend's daughter's 16, sweet 16. See, I got some little roses, some little leaves around them. But I was, see, what was I doing? Oh, I was just sitting here chopping it up with folks, letting them know, about the rules, the new guidelines. You said insomnia is kicking. Oh, thank you, honey. My best friend has insomnia, and she has to take medicine for it. So I feel you. I get it. I get it. But have you seen the new guidelines for YouTube? I was just reading over a little bit of them. With the people on live about the new strike system and the new hate speech guidelines and bullying and, things of that nature. There's a few things on there. Yeah, check them out. There's a few things on there that I'm like, okay, this is cool. I can rock with that. But then there's some things on there that's like, okay. Like the cursing. All that cursing that people be doing on their channels, you're gonna have to put restriction on them, put age restriction on them. You will not get monetized, of course, when you do your age restriction. But like, they ain't going for all that cursing anymore. A lot of cursing, a lot of explicit cursing. They're not going for that anymore. They are giving you a warning from now on. Now, this don't start to the 25th. It don't start to the 25th. So, I'm just up here putting some little candy pearls on some of these cupcakes. But it don't start to the 25th. The new guidelines. But I was just stressing how important it is for us as YouTubers to make sure that we know about these guidelines, because nobody's looking out for anybody's YouTube channel but us. You know what I'm saying? So if we value and appreciate our YouTube channel and, like to get monetized and all that kind of stuff, then we definitely have to make sure that we look over these new YouTube guidelines. But yeah, now they're doing like where you get warning instead of them, automatically stopping you from uploading, or streaming, like in the past. They would just, like many of us has had videos flagged. And next thing you know, we get this mean old message saying, I'm sorry, but you can't stream for 90 days or whatnot, whatever. Now they giving you like a warning, but you only get it once. You get one warning. One warning. They gonna delete the video, but they give you one warning. After that, when you get that first strike, they gonna suspend your channel for a whole week. You can't do nothing. You can go around and you can peruse and you can watch other people, but you can't do nothing on your channel for 1 week. And then, of course, that strike lasts for 90 days. 90 days. It doesn't roll off for 90 days. When you get your second strike, YouTube is going to take away your privileges on your channel for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then, yeah, you said that's good because all channels was flagged. You said that's good. My channel is flagged, and I'm not even And see, that's the thing. That's what I like about that part. I like that part. I like. What a lot of people will not like is how your whole channel will be frozen. They said your channel will be literally frozen for a week when you get your first strike. But what I like the most about it is it seems like they're really trying to come down on the people out here who are taking advantage of YouTube, bullying people, harassing people. They say anybody threatening, anybody harassing, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for you. It's a wrap. And you know, I was on Fi Babe's channel earlier, and she was talking about how even Tasha K was getting into the trying to figure out what's going on with, Sean and I got enough pearls on here. Sean and what's her name? Well, y'all know who I'm talking about. That lady. And she was basically saying, why do you keep harassing this dude for all this time? All this time you keep harassing this dude. If you got something on this dude, why ain't you down at the police station? Why ain't you contacted, the authorities? If you think he's abusing his children or doing something to his children, why are you still on YouTube talking about it instead of taking it further? If you don't have no proof on this dude that he's doing something wrong to his children, then leave it alone. Tasha even said, send me the proof. Send me the proof. And Fi Babe was like, no, I can't send it to you. I can't send it to you. You said you don't do videos because people don't like me. Oh. Well, I hope that goes away pretty soon. Because, again, with these stricter, policies, hopefully it'll be a lot less harassing, a lot less, bullying, a lot less flagging, a lot less, people being more concerned about keeping their channel up and running instead of so worried about other people's channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't watch her. Oh, you don't watch Tasha or you don't watch Fi? I don't really watch Tasha. I watch Fi Babe every now and then. I used to always get up when I got up early in the morning with her doing her little, her morning coffee and stuff. Hold on, let me grab something. Her morning coffee videos. But I just thought that was interesting. Like, out of all people, Tasha was like, either basically put up or shut up. Oh, let me show y'all something. I hope y'all can see it. Okay. But anyway, it's a picture of the little girl whose 16th birthday it is. And her mother sent me some pictures that she took with her new outfit and her hair and everything. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. With her hair and everything. And basically, I use like my photo editor and edited out the background and stuff. So I could put her picture on a cupcake topper made out of fondant. And in the background, it has like some zebra stripe patterns and a big gold, Sweet 16 on the back. So put that on the cupcake. Then I got like some gold numbers that I made out of fondant. Put on some of the cupcakes. But yeah, like 16, you only turn 16 once. Of course I'll do your daughter's cupcakes for her. And the thing about it is, you said you're going to have to get you to make me a comic. Oh, hunty. Fire. I'm telling you. One thing I can do is bake my butt off and decorate some cakes. I don't know if you ever looked me up on Facebook, but I have a cake decorating page called Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice on Facebook. So you can go there and you can check out, a lot of the work that I've done. From, wedding cakes to birthday parties. Anniversary parties, baby showers. But yeah, I'm almost done with these. Oh, you don't have Facebook? I get it. I know some people. I don't have Facebook. Some people, nope, can't do it. I get it. Trust and believe. I understand. I have it because it's so good for it's very resourceful. I have different YouTube groups on Facebook, like my family reunion group, my high school reunion group. So many things that I'm over. Like I'm over the planning committee for my high school reunion, for my family reunion. I have I'm on a hip hop line dance team. Basically that's line dancers, that dance to hip hop music. But things like that. So it's very beneficial for me to be on Facebook, and then advertising my my desserts and all that kind of stuff. So it's very beneficial for me to do that. But yeah. But oops, dropped that one. Gotta get another one. But man, I'm telling you, I still, even though you don't follow them, I mean, that was just shocking to me. Like, I don't really follow Tasha. I used to, but I stopped following Tasha. But for her to basically be like, okay, come to Sean's defense, kind of, Like now, I don't know if you know, but Tasha, she done stirred up a lot of stuff on YouTube. A lot of people think, she's fake news. Uh, Fake news. She can't be trusted. For anything she says. Things like that. A lot of people just don't like her, but she does have a nice following. She has a whole bunch of followers, but a lot of people don't like her. But I was kind of like, I don't know, taken back by her stepping into this situation, because she claimed she didn't even have no idea that oh, I got some little crowns, little picks that goes in the cupcakes, and it got little pink crowns on it to match, with the pink and the cupcakes. So I'm gonna put them in there. Just stick them like in the back of the cupcake. But I was kind of like taken aback, like, oh, okay. But I don't know. I mean, even with that, even with her, like how a lot of people say that she was harassing and she was bullying people, things like that. Maybe a lot of people on YouTube will change for the better. And maybe YouTube will eventually be fun again. Like, a lot of people say, YouTube back in the day used to be fun. It wasn't, well, I mean, of course, it's going to always be a little, little drama, here and there. You might have to check a person here or there, how it go. But overall, YouTube for a lot of people has been, like, not fun at all for a long time. Thank you, no nonsense. You said you don't follow people who attack me for no reason, but I won't get into that. Oh, I get it. I wouldn't either. And I don't know your whole story, so I can't talk on it, but I definitely understand. I have to put a little more gold on one of my 16s. See, I have my little gold here for my gold numbers. It's all edible, by the way. All edible. Everything is edible on the cupcakes. But I am done. Oh, they're so cute. Hold on, I'm gonna get a cupcake holder, so I'll put them in a cupcake holder, and you can see what they look like. But yeah, I certainly get what you're saying. As far as not following people who might have, done something wrong to you, stuff like that. I see a lot of stuff on YouTube, and a lot of stuff I'm not totally privy to, and I try not to, involve myself in stuff that, don't involve me, basically. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all some of these cupcakes. Here's some of them. I hope y'all can see them okay. This is just a few of them. Sweet 16. It got pictures. of the little girl. She's 16 years old. Hold on, let me get a little closer. She's 16 years old. And she's turning 16. So, yeah. This is what I enjoy doing in my spare time. But yeah, so anyhow. Anywho. You said now you want a cupcake. Oh, and these are vanilla, by the way. Yeah, I wish you had Facebook, but if you know somebody with Facebook, have them look up Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice on Facebook, and once you get on there, just click on photos. And it'll show you all my photos from all the different cupcakes and cakes and parties that I've done and all that kind of jazz. But anywho, you guys, I'm done with these cupcakes. I'm about to call it a night. I'm about to wrap these bad boys up, put a label on them, stick them in the fridge till my friend picks them up tomorrow for her daughter. But y'all make sure, again, y'all check out those new YouTube guidelines, because it is very important for us as content creators to make sure that we know exactly what's going on with YouTube, so that we won't be in violation and have our channels frozen or get any strikes, or, basically get our channel taken away, So let's look out for each other. Make sure everybody, knows about the new YouTube guidelines. They start on the 25th. So we got about 5 days, and then the new guidelines are going to start. You said ship you one. Okay, I'm gonna take one of her cupcakes and put them in the box. She won't know one's missing. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I know it's late. I'm surprised anybody was on here. I thought I was gonna be on here talking to myself. But anyway, you guys, I will check y'all out tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'm going to come back with some reviews. I need to do Housewives of Atlanta, and I also need to do Black Ink Chicago. So I'm going to do one of those tomorrow, maybe both, but definitely one of those tomorrow. So anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you. No nonsense. Look me up, hun. And in the meantime and in between time, as usual, Primetime Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.